Hey guys, real quick, I just wanted to go over some questions about the Fiat 500 Abarth TFT displays. Sometimes I've seen a few people where they get the TFT display, they go to the menu to set your date, time, etc., and you don't have any of the menus here. There's a lot of missing menus, therefore you can't set your date, you can't set your time. And the reason behind that is because this specific cluster came out of a car where the radio is a uconnect radio, and within the uconnect radio is where you set the date and time and everything for this. So people think, oh well, I have to go ahead and buy a whole new cluster, got to try to sell this one, which isn't entirely correct, with some caveats. So I want to explain that to you. Basically, you do the same thing you would do with your normal TFT setup. So we're going to have to go into the dashboard, instrument panel, TFT. I'm going to go ahead and connect real quick. And the first thing I noticed was it said invalid ISO. I ignored that, to be honest. And if you go into adjustments, you're going to write your odometer. Now I've already written my odometer, so this number is correct here. And then what you would have to do is then go into your body control module, go into your proxy alignment procedure, do your proxy alignment so that your mileage wouldn't flash and all that set up. But then you get to a point where the date here is set to January 1st and your time is set to 00 on a 24-hour section. The way you can set this, and you will have to set this by a computer every time if you unplug a battery or you unplug this dash, is if you go into the body and go into your CAN monitor and vehicle settings, and we're going to connect just like that, as you normally would. And then if we go to the adjustments, you can actually set your date, your time, 12-hour, format, all that sort of stuff. The only thing that I noticed was I could set the hill start, because I have a manual here, so I can set the hill start on and off on my old dash or on a earlier model TFT, but with this newer model TFT, because I can't set any of those settings here, as far as hill start goes, that is one thing that I cannot turn off, and it automatically turned itself on after I put this cluster in. So that's not something that I have found out how to do through multi-ECU scan. If you guys have found out how to do that through the software, let me know, because I don't like using it. The only thing, again, that doesn't work, which is known, is sometimes it's a tire pressure sensor, and there's a way to turn that off, which I can show you a video if you would like. My boost gauge does not work, so I'm gonna have to go aftermarket with that. Lights or nothing, none of that works. And then if we go here into sport mode, the G's, those don't work. Other than that, literally everything else works like it's supposed to. So no big deal. If you guys have any further questions, I could do a further video on how to do that TFT display install and alignment, but ask away in the comments.